Welcome to Introduction to On-Demand E-Statements. On-Demand E-Statements give you the ability to send a customer an email and a statement with just a few clicks. We also plan to include the Smart Statement technology into this process. Before we get into the details, let me show you how quick and easy this is to do. Here's an account that a collector decides to send an on-demand e-statement. First step is to click this button down below. Brings up this screen. Here, select your email message that you want to send. Note that the messages are pre-typed, they can't be changed, but that allows you to move quickly through this process. Select your message. Select your email address that you want to send it to. Click this button here. Answer yes, and that's it. You are done sending the statement. Next, you would change your follow-up date, hit your call completed, and go on to your next account. It's really that simple and easy. The goal of on-demand e-statements is to significantly reduce the time it takes to craft a standard email to customers. You will no longer have to go to your email system, type an email, include a statement, send it, and then go back to the notepad and enter a note. At this time, there's two standard uses for the on-demand e-statement. The first one would be the standard inquiry. This is where you have an account you would normally just send an email. Do not use this approach if you have an account that has a collection issue, aged invoices, large dollars, or possibly having a problem reaching a person. The second scenario you could use this in is a follow-up to a phone call, in the cases where you want to send an email follow-up that includes a statement after you leave a voice message. We do plan to use and include other options in the future. Below are a few more key points to on-demand e-statements. I do want to point out this point. If a customer is not set up for an e-statement, this function will not work. If you have an email address for a customer, please set them up for e-statements. After you go through the process, the email will send within a 15-minute window. When using the standard inquiry, note that a note is entered into the notepad automatically. In those cases, you generally do not even have to enter a note in the notepad. Do recall, though, that you will need to change or add a follow-up date. Let's review the 4 steps to send this once again. First, click the button. Next, select the type of message that you want to send. Third, select the email address. Fourth, hit Send to Email Queue. Then answer yes to this question. Here are a few other items that you might need to consider. First, note that the button to start the process is color-coded. If it is green, that means that it is a good candidate for the standard inquiry. In those cases, the invoices aren't aged, the balance is not that large. So again, it's a good candidate. This does not apply in cases where you're sending a follow-up email to a voice message. As mentioned, the account needs set up for e-statements before this process can be used. You will see no email addresses listed if the account is not set up for e-statements. Also, if the account is coded as do not send for e-statements, this process will not work. You will see this indication on the screen for setting up the on-demand e-statement. In these cases, please review the account. Many accounts are set to this in error. Feel free, if there's no reason that the account should not receive an e-statement, change that to use customer default, and then the process will work smoothly. Let's run through the process one more time. Click the button, select your message type, select your email address, Click this button here, answer yes to the question, change your follow-up date, hit call completed, and move on to the next account. That's it.